All right, guys, so we had some questions as far as bands and chains in the weightlifting program and how to set it up and the proper way to set it up. All right, so what you have here is our standard setup. You got your 3/4 inch leader chain, and at the bottom here, you have your 5/8 inch 20-pound chain, okay? This is the chain that counts, okay? You should have it on both sides, evenly spaced, okay? When I talk to my athletes, I have them set the chains up on the inside of the bar. And the reason for this is it doesn't matter how many plates you put on the bar, there's always a consistent pull on the chain, okay? It's not going wider and wider as you go out, okay? Or as you add weight. So, when you set up the chains, you should set it up so that the leader chain is dangling and the main chain is dangling from the leader chain, okay? When you take the bar out of the rack, half a link of the main chain should be on the ground, okay? So if I took the bar out of the rack, half a link should be on the ground. And the purpose of this is so it prevents the chain from swaying on you and gives you a little bit more control on the bar. Additionally, what this does is as I squat down, I get full deload of the chain and then full increase of the chain on the way up. Okay, so each of these chains is 20 pounds a piece. I'm actually deloading the bar and then increasing 40 pounds as I squat up out of the rack. Okay, so those are chains. Common mistake you'll see on the chains is people just have too much of the main chain on the ground or not enough, so that when they take it out of the rack, the chain is swaying and it's more of a balance than it is a accommodating resistance. Okay? On this side, we got our band set up the same way, okay, on the inside part of the bar, okay, so it's a consistent pull on the bar, okay. For me, I set it up so I just put 45-pound plates, put the band underneath it. And what this does is it allows me, as I squat down, I get tension on the band at the bottom of the squat as well as the top of the squat, okay? Bands add overspeed eccentrics, so it actually pulls you down, and now I have to fight that tension to come up out of the hole of the squat, okay? Common mistake you see with bands is as people squat all the way down, you'll see there's no tension on the band at all. And now as I squat up, there's that jerking motion of the bands and not an even tension throughout the entire lift. So when you're at the bottom of your squat, you should still have tension on the bands, okay? So that's bands. Over here we got our chains set up. Both of them have their pros and cons, okay? If you ask me, bands are a lot better. They allow you to have a consistent pull on the bottom as well as the top. A little active resistance instead of passive resistance that you get on the chains. Okay? If you have any questions, let me know.